Ladies and gentlemen, finally, after 8 months, Bitcoin has hit a fresh all-time high. This is a state of emergency video. A lot of you are going to make a lot of money, including myself, and a lot of us are going to lose a lot of money, including myself. So I'm going to be giving you the rundown on crypto gaming videos. Feels good. It feels good to be alive right now. And let's get right into it. So here's the state of things. Trump is going to win. Simple as that. 292. Donald Trump has won the race. He already did his speech, and he's saying that he's going to do what he said he was going to do. Now, whether or not that actually happens is up to debate, but there is no denying that Harris was not really talking about crypto, and Trump was talking a lot about crypto. In fact, he had collections, tokens, all kinds of stuff in the crypto space. Trump is very clearly pro-crypto. In fact, for the first time ever, Brian Armstrong actually talked about this. Coinbase talked about the fact that there is a pro-crypto Senate that is currently right now on the book and cards. There are 17 pro-crypto candidates which were elected. This was actually a bit ago. And 12 anti-crypto candidates elected. 257 House of Representatives, which are pro-crypto, and 116 anti-crypto candidates elected. So the majority is now pro-crypto. This is quite literally history. This is the most important day in crypto history. There's bar none, no more important day other than maybe the day that Satoshi fat-fingered the creation of Bitcoin and the white paper. I don't think there's a more important day. For the first time in history, the most powerful country on the planet with the strongest financial system in the world has gone ahead and adopted what is a majority pro-crypto Senate and House of Representatives, as well as a president. I mean, like, this is the golden bull that we've been waiting for. And the markets are representing that, with Bitcoin hitting a fresh new all-time high, $76,000. It's going to be absolutely mania. Everything I have been saying for years at this point is finally coming into fruition, and congratulations if you're anyone that has decided to accumulate Bitcoin, Solana, many of the different cryptocurrencies within the space. I understand some altcoins haven't ran yet. It's something I want to talk about in this video because I am expecting an enormous gaming run, and I'm going to tell you the logic behind it in this video. So you stick around, you're going to get it. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So this is a big deal. This is an enormous deal. I mean, you can't understate it. It's a big day for crypto. It's a very big day for crypto. One of the hottest niches right now is still gaming to this day. We see Immutable up 10% in a single day. Of course, still down on the week. We haven't seen that big golden run inside of the actual gaming space. We've seen some cryptocurrencies begin to run. There's no denying it. Some cryptos are definitely outperforming. And in fact, I've actually been tweeting a lot about Superverse. I see Superverse as a very clear outperformer within the market. I think the cult-like meme mentality that Superverse has built, there's so many people that hate on it in the gaming space, and I think that's everything that's wrong with the gaming space. Their aversion to actually adopting the culture that's currently happening within the crypto space. It's very clear to me why Superverse has been winning and why they will continue to win in this bull cycle. So very simple there. I think, in terms of the big gaming coins that people keep shilling all the time, for example, Ronin is one of the big ones that continue to get shilled all the time. Ronin has been struggling with a demand issue. Very clearly, there are tokens which are being released through staking, and that is causing a price decline. It's simple as that. If the demand's not there, then the token's going to keep going down. I do think a lot of these tokens are going to bounce for one very simple reason. If you have not already noticed, I've actually been creating a brand new channel. And I know that, people are like, oh, it's just a brand new channel, who cares? But for the first time in history, I've actually had the privilege of creating what is a primarily gameplay-based channel. And the reason for it is because I'm expecting a huge shift in the narrative with crypto gaming. Obviously, we have this channel still, and I'm very much into the speculation. There's a reason I'm in Web3 gaming and not in regular traditional gaming. I'm not here to be a gameplay YouTuber, to say the least. I'm still here to look for play to airdrops and tokens and all these kind of things. But the reason that I've actually gone ahead and taken it upon myself to do this is because I believe that the gameplay narrative is going to become bigger than ever. And that's going to lead to some of the biggest TGEs that we have ever seen. I believe that Gonzilla's TGE, they're the creators of Off the Grid, they don't really just have plans for Off the Grid. I'm assuming they have a broader ecosystem plan. But with Off the Grid, I expect a lot of demand. They've already had Ninja, Tim the Tatman, Shroud, many of the largest streamers in the world try this thing out. And while the views, I mean, you could see it right here, they're not that crazy. I'm going to be honest with you, like, they're not the craziest thing in the world. They, to say the least, are the start. And then the start of a dynamic shift. If you have been keeping up with the state of the United States and cryptocurrency, we know that Gary Gensler and the SEC have been cracking down on a lot of crypto companies within the United States. The reason for that is because of their pretty much regulation through enforcement tactic, where they just sue people over and over and over and over and try to get them for something. I mean, that's pretty much what's going on, right? Whether or not they're doing something right or not, that's debatable. But that's pretty much what they've done. They haven't really given regulatory clarity on what they need to go ahead and do to be compliant. So they've just been doing regulation through enforcement and suing people over and over. Trump has said that he's going to fire this guy on day one. So if we get rid of this guy and we get someone that's actually here to be pro-crypto, and we have a pro-crypto Senate, we have a pro-crypto House of Representatives, and we have a pro-crypto president, then one could assume that innovation might actually be coming back to the United States. And if innovation comes back to the United States, then that's going to mean that the perception of cryptocurrency within the United States is going to be a lot more positive. It's not going to be more of that, hey, just sue everyone and cancel everyone in the crypto industry. It's going to be a lot more of, hey, you know what? This is the future. There's no denying it. Cryptocurrency continues to show strength despite any market conditions at this point, it feels like. It's at a brand new all-time high. Hey, maybe we as the United States should be adopting this instead of ignoring it. And that's going to create that green perception that we need for gamers to actually be a lot more open to adopting this technology. And combining alongside the narratives of Off the Grid, MapleStory, some of these enormous games with hundreds of millions of dollars worth of funding, that's going to give a fresh perspective. I mean, if you look at the analytics for my Off the Grid videos, it's over 50% in the United States. And so if people within the United States are now confident within the crypto gaming niche once again, raising money for these crypto gaming tokens is going to become easier. And if it becomes easier, then it's a snowball effect. I mean, more and more and more money comes into the crypto gaming space, leads to more crypto gaming success stories, and then crypto gaming pretty much takes over. It's the superior technology to what the traditional gaming space is building. And we all know that digital sovereignty has never been more important. So crypto gaming is very pivotal. So I am expecting, maybe not right now, I'm not thinking that the crypto gaming run is going to happen tomorrow, but I am saying that I have been accumulating over the past year straight. Just 100% honest with you, I have invested a lot of money into tokens. And that's because I'm expecting a big run. We've already had a couple success stories with Carve, etc. So within the crypto gaming space, even though prices have been depressed as a whole, I still see a lot of positive price reception. And I also expect a lot more positive price reception once Off the Grid's Gunzilla token comes out, once some of these major venture capital-backed tokens that are actually awesome games end up coming back. And we're going to see this huge dynamic shift where they're going to be these infrastructure projects such as Superverse and, of course, Ronin, Immutable. Maybe a short-term trade could be pretty good. I don't own a lot of Immutable, though, so don't take my word for it. These trades are going to be excellent because they're going to be awesome gaming ecosystems like what Gunzilla is building, and then they're going to be awesome gaming culture tokens like Superverse that are going to exist. And these tokens are likely going to probably outperform the latter. They're probably going to outperform these ecosystem tokens because of just the way crypto has shaped itself out to be this meme coin super cycle. And that's why you shouldn't be ignoring these huge cults. AVAX has been really trying to build this cult within their community. They haven't been successful yet. Solana has definitely outperformed them, which is why I'd be looking into Solana games moving forward. Most likely, they'll have some kind of attention put forward if Off the Grid is a success, which it's already shaping itself out to be. But definitely these culture coins in the gaming space, as well as infrastructure projects, are an absolute no-brainer. An absolute no-brainer in today's market state. And that's kind of where we're at. I am still farming play to airdrops. I'm still active within the markets. But in terms of accumulating gaming tokens, I really want to see these gaming tokens. I mean, I've talked about this plenty. But for example, like Wilder World that's had their price depressed for the longest time at this point. I've been accumulating fairly heavily around that 20 to 21 cent range. Am I up a lot? No. I mean, it's at 23 cents and I've been DCAing from about 50 cents. But this is a token that's, for example, at 73 million market cap and is practically fully diluted, if not already fully diluted. And there's a lot of these tokens out there that have been around for some time and practically have all of their supply out there. One of the biggest worries in the crypto space has been this fully diluted valuation stuff where there's a token out there. Let me just click on a random token here, Catazin, for example, where they have a market cap of $93 million, but their FDV is $300 million. That's $200 million worth of market cap that's going to be dumped on the market at some point or another. People don't want to invest into this kind of stuff. They want to invest into stuff that is already proven and already has everything out there. A great example of this has been 𝐷𝐷𝐷, and 𝐷𝐷𝐷 has been a great investment for us. I mean, we've talked about it repeatedly on the channel, and the people that have got into 𝐷𝐷𝐷 have made a lot of money. So congratulations. But remember to take profit, by the way. Be smart with your investments. Don't just ape this until 2027. Make sure you're taking initial profits for everything. It's a very simple practice that I keep saying on the channel. I don't care how many times I have to say this. If I have to say this every single video, you should be taking healthy profits the second that you see them. I understand that some of you are down 70% on some of your investments. I'm also down 70, 90% on some of them. But on my winners, I make absolute sure that I am taking healthy profits and that I'm letting them run as well. I'm taking healthy profits, but still leaving enough to get that moon run if it ends up happening. I own a lot of tokens for that reason. Not that I own enormous bags on them, but I have gone ahead and diversified as a direct result of this, which we're doing actively with crypto nodes as well. Which crypto nodes, I mean, I've already gone ahead and explained many times, but this is that golden bull run. I'm expecting some absolutely crazy price action. And this is kind of that lead up for the narrative of crypto gaming and where I'm at in terms of the crypto gaming market. So in terms of a state of the union, my friends, I have to assure you that this is it. This is the golden bull that we've been talking about for the longest of time on this channel. And also, second thing, make sure that you don't get caught up on the euphoria when this happens. When Bitcoin starts hitting 80,000 and these altcoins start to run, I don't want you to be in the mindset of just buying and becoming exit liquidity. The entire point of you being in crypto right now is for you to position yourself accordingly so that when the market runs, you are positioned to take profit. I don't want you to see this thing 10x and then say, hey, it's going to 100x. I'm going to wait for it to 100x. It corrects 70%. You're like, you know what? I'm still up 3x. I'm going to keep it. And next thing you know, you're down on your investment. I just don't want that to happen to you. Please exercise caution, exercise logic. This is not a bull run that we're trying to catch 300, 100x's. I'm not a meme coin YouTuber. I'm logical. I'm logical with my conclusions. Whether or not you are logical does not matter. But my principle is that I am very logical with the things that I do. And so I'm not here to catch 100x. I'm here to catch a logical 10, 20x, which is still absurd returns for the actual stock market. I mean, imagine 1,000 to 2,000% is absolutely crazy. But we're going to be catching many of those. We're going to be catching many of those in this cycle. We already have, honestly, in the beginning of this cycle. So be prepared, be logical, be intelligent, and be meticulous, my friends. It's time. Stay classy, and I'll see you all tomorrow.